Manchester City 4. Kevin De Bruyne masterclass again. Man of the match performance again. Goal against Arsenal again. Arsenal won. Biggest game of the season, Jez. 3 draws on the spin. Leave it all on the line. Blood, sweat, and tears. And inside 6 minutes, which was a surprise, by the way, it actually lasted 6 minutes. Erling Haaland missing about 10 sitters. That could have been double digits. The only player that walks off that pitch with any credibility tonight is probably the goalkeeper, who, in my opinion, is partly to blame for the first goal, because I think he should have saved it. We'll come to that in player ratings. But, Jez, it's the history of the Arsenal. 8 points clear, and we've bottled it, haven't we, mate?
Mate, we called it. I'm sad to say, I'm gutted. I've been promoting this guy, Arteta, from I think last September. Shown some great forwardness, if that's a crap word, but you know what I'm saying. And the team, but sorry, I've been calling this now for probably a month. We've been papering over the cracks. We did it at Villa, we did it at Bournemouth, and we got away with it at Liverpool. We got away with it at West Ham, and we got away with it against Southampton. Something, Lee, I don't care what something's broken in that club. And the whole performance tonight was absolutely shocking. If these are real footballers who want to actually achieve this football club, then actually turn up and do something, because that was an embarrassment. That, I mean, I still see people out there. Oh, well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Come on, people, get real.
It's over. It was over after Liverpool, mate.
Don't hide behind the fucking sofa. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but don't hide behind the sofa. You know, get out, show your face, stand up, be a man, because we are, and we're calling it. And we've been calling this for 3.5 bloody years. And yet there's still people saying, oh, well, you know, another season. And no. He's had his time. He's spent his money. But I still think I will give credence to Arteta. Edu, the management are a problem, because there's certain players.
When you actually look at it, though, Jez, yeah, like Edu is a problem. Yeah, and for me, he's the first one that's got. Well, actually, Vinay is the first one that's got to go. What does he actually do, right? But Edu is a problem. But throwing Smith Rowe to the Lions tonight, 3-0 down, when we ain't seen him for 6 months, he should have come on against Southampton, West Ham, maybe even Liverpool. Yeah, you're bringing Kivior on instead of Jorginho at Anfield. You get back in the game at Old Trafford, 1-1. You're still playing a stupid high line. And then you don't make a sub. Yeah, Tierney, cool. Okay, he was partly at fault for the second goal against West Ham. But then Zinchenko walked straight back in the team. Yeah. Mate, when is it going to be acceptable for us to demand that they actually all do their jobs right? Because anyone who sits there and says nobody expected it, it's a young squad, they're learning on the job, project youth. Well, this is why we didn't want this in the first place, by the way. Yeah, but Erling Haaland's 22 years old. He's just broke the Premier League goal scoring record. Nobody's mentioned his age. He could have 5. That ain't even a joke. He could have 5. Yeah, nobody's mentioned his age. 49 goals for the season. Broke the Premier League goal scoring record tonight. He's been in 1 season. Brand new team, brand new country, 22. Bukayo Saka, stinker. Thomas Partey, stinker. Martinelli, stinker. Odegaard, was he even in Manchester? Yeah? Embarrassing. Sure. Rob Holding, getting the armband. Granit Xhaka, stinker. Yeah, Zinchenko, well, fucking bin him. Sorry, I shouldn't have sworn. Yeah, bin him. Absolutely bin that guy. Yeah, bringing Trossard on, 3-0 down. Smith Rowe on, 3-0 down. Yeah, like... How many, like all these people that say nobody expected it, nobody expected. Well, you have been expecting it because you've been trusting this crap for 4 years. So what were you trusting? What, you're just trusting getting back in the top 4 after 4 years? Well, if that's the case, you've done it once in 4 years, mate. Sack him and go and get Wenger back, because he did it 20 out of 22.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, it's embarrassing. Jez, when they were in first gear, they were toying with us. Yeah, Thomas Partey, Grealish threw him to the ground. Yeah, Partey got back up and tried to body him, and Grealish didn't move. Grealish literally went like that, and Partey's on the floor. On the floor. Yeah, Thomas Partey is very lucky he stayed on that pitch tonight, because he stamped on, I think it was John Stones. Yeah, and the way he done it was a nice little finesse move. It didn't look like he done it deliberately. He deliberately done that. Yeah. Bukayo Saka, shocking. Yeah, shocking. Why is he taking free kicks? Yeah, embarrassing. Rob Holding, captain. Captain. Smith Rowe, we ain't seen you all year, mate. Now, go on, mate. You have a go. Yeah, you have a go. 3-0 down at the Etihad. Yeah. And as much as Arteta's got us in this position, and we have to praise him for that, he is one of the biggest reasons, along with Zinchenko, JEZ'S has to take a part of this as well, by the way, because our fans were sitting there going, well, when JEZ'S comes back, yeah, we've missed him and we're going to fly. Cool. We were better with Trossard.
Yeah, we've been shit since JEZ'S come back.
Thank you.
We
You're
have.
not allowed to say that, Jez. Not allowed to say that. It's racially motivated.
Yeah, it's fact. We were better off with Trossard. We were scoring goals. Since JEZ'S has come back, and I'm sorry, the mindset is so wrong. We had 2 ex-Man City players there tonight. Do we not think that maybe Pep Guardiola knows a little bit about them? Maybe he actually knows their qualities and how they will play. Oh, maybe that's why Man City sold them, because quite maybe they weren't good enough for Manchester City. Well, we took a rough diamond, and or 2, in fact, and we've tried to make them into 30-carat diamonds. Well, sorry, people, they ain't good enough. And I made a statement last night on a show. I'd have gone a totally different back 5, because I think the way they play, I think it should have been a whole different mixture. But what do I know? The fact remains is we've thrown the league away 4-1. Embarrassment yet again at the Etihad. Shocking indictment. Arteta, your time's up. You're a prick and you need to go. You couldn't get it over the line.
It's not even tonight's game either. Like, I predicted 4-0. What did you predict?
I predicted 3-0.
3-0. I predicted 4-0. And look, we're not even angry, because we knew what was coming.
I'm fucking fuming.
No, I'm angry. No, I'm angry, and you're angry. But we were more angry after West Ham and Southampton.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But we expected this tonight. You predicted 3-0. I predicted 4-0. Yeah. So we're angry and we're bubbling and we're boiling. But the Southampton game, look at when that full-time whistle went. The players were on their backs, they're on their knees, they're holding their eyes. They knew they fucked up. Yeah. West Ham, they knew they ruined it. Yeah. Liverpool. Yeah. Liverpool. I don't care who you are. Don't care how big Liverpool are. And they're bigger than us, by the way. Yeah. I don't care who you are. If you are Arsenal Football Club and you are considered a massive football club, 3rd biggest in English football, yeah, and you go to Anfield and you're 2-0 up, you win the game. Don Carlo Ancelotti went there, 2-0 down, got back to 2-1, goes in the half-time team talk. After the game, what did you say to him at half-time, Carlo? Silence. Didn't say nothing. I just raised the eyebrow. I can't even do it. Raised the eyebrow. Silence for 15 minutes. Jez, imagine sitting in a dressing room. Imagine sitting in a dressing room, right? When you've got Vinicius, you've got Benzema, you've got Modric, you've got Cruz, yeah? You've got Alaba, yeah? You've got Courtois. You've got some Modric. You've got top ballers, yeah, that have been there, done it, and won it. Silence for 15 minutes. Yeah, that hits you. It's like when I was little, when my parents used to say to me, I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Yeah, that cuts deep. Yeah, that cuts deep. When they're angry, it's cool, you're angry. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Yeah, I knew we'd get slapped tonight. I said 4-0. 4-0. It could have been 10-0. The goalkeeper's the only one who comes out of any credit. Yeah, the goalkeeper's conceded 4 goals, and he's still our best player. He's still our best player, Jez. He conceded 4 goals, and he's still our best player. Shocking.
I mean, that great comment you just made about Ancelotti. I remember a thing in Tony Adams once said about Arsene Wenger at Manchester United when we went there and won the league. And he said, we went at half time and Wenger just stood there.
Yeah.
Never said a word.
Silence.
He never said a word. And he just looked at the players like, almost like saying, you know, mentally, step up. And they were like, ooh, what's going down? You know, why is he not talking? And the players like didn't dare speak because they knew if they spoke a word, they'd get the wrath. But mate, I'm gutted, man. I'm so fucking gutted. And you know, I said tonight on I had Kenny and Connor on my match preview early this evening, which was mental tonight. The views were like, wow, you know, people watching, commenting and all that. But I said to Kenny, I fear for us tonight. And he agreed. Fair play to him. Connor agreed. And it just came home to roost. We're just not good enough, man. We're just not good enough. We've spent shed loads of money, and we still can't get it over the line. And I'm sorry. I'm going to upset
really
people.
Matters, Jez. When it really matters, different sets of managers, coaching staff, hierarchy, ownership, because it weren't this ownership 5 years ago. Yeah, they weren't the full owner. Yeah, different sets of players, coaches, managers, hierarchy. Like, what's the one constant? The fan base.
Yeah.
They're all cheering, mate. Yeah, we've overachieved. Jez, be happy, mate. You're so toxic.
Fucking bus parade.
Yeah, you're so toxic, mate. Seriously, mate. You got the leader of the super fans out there telling everyone that second's better than the Carabao Cup. Cool. Why was you at the Carabao Cup final then, mate? When we played Man City in 2017. Yeah, if you don't care about the Carabao Cup, why was you there? Listen, we could go on for hours, and we're going to on the player ratings. Well, we won't. But listen, make sure you sub to JEZ'S channel. Very, very disappointing, but expected. And we're less angry over this game than we are over the West Ham and Southampton games, rightly so as well, because do you know what? Them players were on their knees. Yeah, they were on their knees. They knew after Southampton they fucked up. They knew after West Ham they fucked up. Zinchenko crying at Anfield, pussies, bin him. Yeah? That's why I never gave us a prayer. Adios. Player ratings coming soon. Laters.